Hi there, my name is Gideon Meintjes. In this video, I will give you an overview of all the aspects of music. Most musicians know that music consists of three components: rhythm, melody, and harmony. Those are the building blocks of the art form. What many musicians, however, don't know is what are the 10 aspects, as they only use notes and rhythm. Of course, you can't have music without notes, but if you only use notes, what will it sound like? Every person on the planet with a little musicality and computer knowledge can put a bunch of notes into a music program and they will have somewhat of a melody going, but only the masters can turn it into a music piece which could drive you to tears. They do that with a knowledge of the other aspects. Here they are: notes, articulation and duration, technique, emotion and feel, dynamics, rhythm and tempo, tone, phrasing, space and rest, and last but not least, listening. Let me run over them briefly. The first one is notes. In any chromatic scale, we have only 12 notes. And if there is only 12 to work with, how can you try and tell your story with only 12 notes? Why do some people's sound different than others? Because they make use of some of the other aspects of music. Articulation and duration. This deals with where does the note begin, how long should it be, and where exactly should it end. Remember that music must flow, and by simply applying this aspect, you could deliver a completely different message. Technique is the application of skill. You can never tell a story the way it's supposed to be told with poor technique. Think of walking beside someone on a busy sidewalk while talking to them. How often do you stop and pause your conversation thinking about which foot goes next and then carry on? Well, hopefully never. So your technique should be at such a high level that you can forget about it, because it's not about the walking, but rather the conversation. Emotion and feel is what feeling relates to the song, and what energy does it take to either produce it or combine it with the message of the song. Think of a scary scene in a movie. Now imagine the same scene with a higher and faster paced script and happy music. Will it be scary? Most definitely not. Dynamics is all about making room for the others. Emotion is never carried across by volume. Instead, the emotion must be real, whether it's played loud or soft. So don't connect emotion with dynamics. Rather focus on what your role in the band is and make the others look good by using good dynamics. Dynamics has to do with interpreting the piece and make room for the rest, which is done with playing volume. Rhythm and tempo are different things. Rhythm has more to do with phrasing, and tempo is the time meter of the song. Different sections will have different rhythms, but all of them will always fall in the tempo of the piece. You might play the verse using 8th note rhythms, but change to 16th notes for the chorus. Tone is best described as the color of the pitch. Say we have a blue note. What blue is it? And where in the blue spectrum does it fall? Just think of how many different shades of blue you have seen. So the tone would be the character of the blue. Phrasing on an instrument is the same as phrasing your words while you speak. We change the way we talk according to the situation we are talking in. Just as our voice tone can change the entire meaning of a sentence, your phrasing can too. Space and rest is probably where most musicians miss the track, simply because nobody ever told them that rests are just as a part of music as notes. When you want someone's attention, do you always shout? Or can you have the same effect by keeping quiet for a second? Listening is a skill. When mastered, most powerful. The more you think you know, the less you will hear. Most humans hear only what they want to anyway. You have to learn to listen. And to learn, you must listen. But first, you must learn to listen. Only when you use your ears while you play, you will go beyond your knowledge about what you are doing. Well, that's it for today. Be sure to look out for our other videos on our website. My name is Gideon Meintjes and I hope to see you soon.